Hi everyone, welcome to the Trina Talk Show, where we only speak things real and raw. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to say this every time because I'm very grateful for you guys that tune in and that like, share and comment and interact with my content. I hope you're all doing well today. It's been, you can hear that I'm out of breath. Obviously I'm unfit, but that's not any of your business. Anyways, it's been very hectic to get this started because I've been having trouble with the, Roadmaster and the camera focusing, and it's just been so hectic. And I was meant to be here at 4:30. It is currently 3:10. They changed my appointment to 2:30, so I had to get ready quickly. The glue wasn't gluing on the lace wasn't lacing, so I just had to put a hat on. Still look cute. Mind your business if you can see anything that you're not supposed to see. That's all I'm going to say. Today we're going to be talking about Bell's palsy. I know some people have heard of cerebral palsy, but it's not really the same thing. Bell's palsy is a temporary weakness or lack of movement affecting one side of your face. Symptoms of Bell's palsy include weakness on one side of your face, a drooping eyelid or corner of your mouth. See a GP if you have weakness or total paralysis on one side of your face that develops quickly within 72 hours. A drooping eyelid or corner of the mouth, drooling, a dry mouth, a loss of taste, eye irritation such as dryness or more tears. It's important to see a GP as soon as possible after developing these symptoms. This is because treatment for Bell's palsy is more effective if started early, within 72 hours. You may also have a problem closing one of your eyelids. If this is the case, you may need additional treatment to prevent damage to your vision. So the reason why I wanted to talk about Bell's palsy is because, I am very self-conscious at times, and I watch back my videos or any other videos that I've just done, like, Snapchat, talking videos, whatever. And I noticed that I still have Bell's palsy. If you watch me closely, you'll see that my mouth moves a certain way. It doesn't really look normal, whatever that means. I first got Bell's palsy when I was 12. The way it happened was I had a sore throat. I went to the GP. They told me I have tonsillitis. They gave me penicillin. I took the penicillin, and the next day I wake up with this side of my face looking droopy. When I looked in the mirror, I was literally so shocked. I thought I had had a stroke because that sort of history runs in my family. So I was panicking. I went to my mum and I was like, Mum, I've had a stroke. Look at my face. I'm having a stroke. Take me to the hospital right now. We went to A&E. We sat there for ages. You lot know how A&E is. I waited and waited and waited. And while I was waiting, all I could think about was how I've had a stroke, because at this point we didn't actually know what had happened and we all just assumed that I had a stroke. And the longer they took, the more I thought I was going to die, because obviously I've never experienced something like this before. When we got to see a doctor, they basically run all the tests that they could run, whatever, and had told me in the end that I have something called Bell's palsy. I had never heard of this Bell's palsy thing. I was just thinking, sort it out, like look at my face, sort it out, I don't like it. I was 12, I was obviously very insecure. I just wanted it to be sorted out. They had told me that they were going to put me on a course of steroids. When I hear the word steroids, it doesn't really sit well with me. I just think all the negative things. As you guys have heard, I've listed the symptoms of Bell's palsy, and I was going through every single one of those symptoms, especially having the drooping eyelid. My eyelid wouldn't close, so it was always watering. So I had to wear an eye patch when I was sleeping and apply surgical tape to that eye patch so it doesn't move. It was a very stressful time in my life because it changed my appearance drastically. being a preteen, who wasn't secure in themselves, already had doubts about the way they looked, it made me feel like shit. So I went on the course of steroids, did everything that these doctors asked me to do. Like, anytime you would go to a doctor's appointment, there would be like all these junior doctors and students, and they would come in and they would make me do all these things and hit my knee with this thing that made my leg go like this, whatever that's called. Make me do these facial exercises and see if I can balance properly, which, by the way, I can't. All these tests that they were running on me. And when they were running these tests with all like the junior doctors and everything, I kind of felt like a lab rat. And I didn't want to be a part of it anymore, simply because I didn't feel like I was being taken seriously. I used to wear a lot of hats, wear my hair in my face to kind of mask that my face was kind of droopy and that I looked like I had a stroke. And, you know, going to school while going through something like this is not easy, because of course you're going to get bullied. And I got bullied in school. I got bullied in Notre Dame, RC Girls School. I, till this day, hate that I went to that school, but we'll get onto that another time. I was bullied by people who didn't know or didn't understand what was going on. Of course, we were all young, so no one really got it, but it's like, why would you bully someone just for the way that they look? I don't understand. So, as this was happening and I was telling my mother, you know, I'm depressed, I don't like the way I look, this is making me feel bad, she, you know, did all the research that she could possibly do at the time and found that acupuncture could probably help. So we went to our local acupuncture shop, and there was this amazing lady there. Like, I don't remember her name. If I was to see her on the street, I would probably recognize her, but I don't remember her name. She was the sweetest lady ever, and she's the only one that I trusted to do this to me, because there was a time where we went in the shop or the store, whatever, and there was a man there and he said he would do it, and I was like, no, I want her specifically, because she was very gentle with me. She talked me through the whole process. She told me when it was going to hurt. She didn't leave no nasty surprises. Like, everything was literally perfect. So with that being said, she took me through the whole process. She told me, you know, when the needles go in certain places, it's going to make you tear up because of your nerve endings, all these things. And the more I started to do acupuncture, the more I started to get better. The more I took these stupid steroids, the more weight I would put on. So for those of you who are on Twitter calling me fat, this girl is now fat, you need to get in the gym, your body would look so good if you went in the gym. First of all, I'm still going to eat my food. I'm still going to eat my food, because you can't come and kill me. I love eating and I'm forever going to eat. But part of the reason why I've got this weight on me is not just because of PCOS, but also because of the steroids that I was taking from Bell's palsy. And if you guys know anything about PCOS, like I said, there will be an episode on this soon. You guys will understand that a lot of women who suffer with PCOS cannot just simply shift the weight like other people who don't have PCOS. It's not as easy for us. So this weight has been on me for some time. And because I love to eat, of course, I'm going to put on weight, okay? All of you people that were calling me fat on Twitter, shame on you. That has not motivated me to put my plate down. I'm still going to eat. And you guys need to understand that I'm still going to eat my food. You can call me fat today, tomorrow, next week, next year. I don't give a damn. I love to eat, okay? Understand that. So the acupuncture really helped. The more I got better, the more it started to hurt. Because if you think about it, with Bell's palsy, it's kind of numb because of facial nerve paralysis. So I didn't really feel much in the beginning, but the more it hurt, the more I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I feel like if I had gone on with the treatment, I probably would have been fully healed, but it was too much pain for me. I don't really like pain like that. If it's like a tattoo, maybe a piercing, yeah, I enjoy the pain, but needles all over my body. And I forgot to mention, there was this machine that she attached to the needles, and it would send like, do I call them electric pulses? It would send these pulses through the needle, and it was basically to get my facial nerve back up and running. That really helped. The steroids that these doctors put me on did not help for nothing. It just made me put on weight that I haven't shifted. I'm happy like this, okay? Bell's palsy is something that can happen to anyone. Now, this might not apply to everybody, but me, looking at my medical notes, I think I looked at them like 2 months ago. When reading on Bell's palsy and how I possibly got it, the doctor stated that obviously it's from a viral infection, but it could also have come from me like sharing utensils or drinking from the same bottle as somebody, right? And around that time, I had a best friend and she loved just sharing everything. The only thing we didn't share is like toothbrushes and anything that's like personal. But when it came to like eating from the same spoon as me, she would do that. When it came to drinking from the same bottle as me, she would do that. And I was never really big on that, and I'm still not. I don't like sharing utensils or drinks with people. It's a rare occasion, but I don't like doing it. So when I had looked through my medical notes and I saw that, it started to make sense because of what was happening in my life around that time. And I say that to say that from reading my medical notes, basically this viral infection or the bacteria that causes the viral infection is laying dormant in my body. Like, it's not going to go away. It's there forever. It's dormant. Meaning that I could get Bell's palsy again, which, by the way, I've had Bell's palsy twice in my life now. Luckily, it was years ago, but I get very weirded out, very freaked out when like parts of my face start twitching. It makes me sad because it reminds me of all the things that I've been through, all the things that I've experienced while having Bell's palsy. So a sign for me that confirms that the Bell's palsy is coming back is right here on my chin. I start to feel twitching, but it's not just any twitching. It's like it pulls inwards like this. Imagine someone had a string through your face and they're just pulling like this, and it makes the side of your chin go in. That's how I know that it's coming back. I get eye twitching, not on a daily basis, but like very frequently. And it kind of makes me feel a bit scared, but I would know if it was coming back. Bell's palsy is not an easy thing to go through, especially when it happens randomly. It seems like doctors don't really know where it comes from and don't really know how to cure it. They talk about steroids and ointments and all this stuff, but not everyone recovers with that. So with that being said, I'm just here, you know, embracing the fact that I haven't fully recovered. My face doesn't look normal. My face is not symmetrical, but I'm still beautiful, and that's all that matters. Do you understand? I want to show you guys. A normal person, would be able to do the duck lips perfectly. If you guys look at my lips, I can't do them. And that's because my facial nerve has not fully recovered. If it had fully recovered, I would be able to do my duck lips. But you know what? I still do my duck lips. Because who's going to stop me? Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I know this video is a bit shorter than the other ones, but this is an educational channel. And some videos are going to be short. Some things don't need to be spoken about for too long for people to understand, for people to comprehend, for people to take in. But I'm glad that you guys tuned in. Hope you guys have a lovely day. See you in the next episode. Hi. I just want to give a message to you lot watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. What are you doing? How are you watching this and you're not subscribing? How are you watching this? You're not liking, you're not sharing. is the notification bell even on? Turn that on. Turn that motherfucker on. Okay? Also, don't just say you're going to watch it and don't watch it. Thanks for watching.